But still, that's still not a diss.
No,
it's not even. You said it was a stray.
It was a stray.
A stray is a diss.
You can dodge. You know what I'm saying? You can catch it, or you know what I'm saying.
I don't think it was even a stray because he very clear.
Dead in Hip Hop album review. Future and Metro Boomin, we don't trust. We talked about this album coming out on the last rundown, and as you can see, the whole crew is here. And I'm gonna start here. Look, I fuck with this project. I fuck with this project because what Metro did with these beats was fucking ridiculous, first and foremost. The samples that he used, the joint Everyday Hustling with Rick Ross, that shit was hard. I like the track Young Metro with Weeknd. I feel like this is one of the few times when Weeknd collabs and Weeknd doesn't take over the whole song. It makes it feel like a Weeknd song.
He was more of like a background.
Exactly.
Like a
and I love
vocal.
that how that Metro did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was in lieu of like how Kanye used a lot of singers on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, like as a piece of the song. And I really enjoyed that. Also liked how he used Mobb Deep, how he sampled Mobb Deep on this shit.
Prodigy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was hard. And then obviously everybody wants us to talk about Like That. He had multiple samples in that. You know what I'm saying? He had the Lil Wayne,
I was just talking about that hard body.
the hard body. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he chopped it up. And then I love how at the end, like he just went in, like Young Metro's DNA was literally all over this, you know what I'm saying, in a very positive way. Now going to Future, like if you're a Future fan, you should like what Future did. You know what I'm saying? I can't necessarily say I'm a Future fan, but I fuck with Future. Therefore, I thought this was some of his best work. Like this album has high replay value for me.
Is it because of Metro Boomin?
A big part of it, you know what I'm saying? A big part of it is because like one of the other projects that I really like from Future is 56 Nights. You know what I'm saying? Future does his thing, but I love the production on that. You know what I'm saying? But this falls in that same type of vein. But yeah, no, I fuck with this like thoroughly. Like this has a lot of replay value. Me and Ken, you know, as we've been doing D365, I always put music in certain categories. This, I put it in pull-up music. Like if you want to be seen, you're pulling up to a spot, you got your windows down, you want to bump some shit, you pull up to the event listening to this. You know what I'm saying?
Which one you pulling up to?
I like Ice Attack. I like the like Ice Attack. I like Type Shit.
Okay. You don't have to give me a lot.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I
like that.
Huh?
Like I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, B? Back of that shit here. I'm like that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should fuck with it like you do, but I don't. I don't know. I really don't know. And I went back and listened to the last project because I think I feel like I like that one. A lot one with Tim's on it and all that. When he had some, it's like he had a little bit more variety on it or something that made me
you that.
Like make me like it a little bit more than this one. Because the reason why I said I feel like I should like it is because it's a clean album. Like it's like everything sounds good. Like the beats, like you said, it was perfect. Like if you like Future, you will like him here. Like so I don't know what it is for me. Like I was trying to figure that out before we did this review. I'm like, why isn't this one connecting for me? It's only like a couple on here, like a few on here that connects, like Young Metro type shit was cool here and there for me. Like That obviously was crazy. I like Cinderella. I like what they were doing on Cinderella with the beat and stuff. I really like that one. Everyday Hustle, like you said, was really good. Like especially with the kind of beat switching there with Rick Ross and the sample that was used there. The one I think you was talking about, is Seen It All. It had the Mobb Deep. Is it Quiet Storm? Is that the Quiet? What were they sampling on that?
Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm. That was nice. That was really nice.
But so, from a production standpoint, I really feel like, and this is no direct shot to Future, but I feel like Metro should have saved that for somebody else.
Damn. I felt like that on a lot of stuff, actually.
That is.
But it's
not a direct shot. It's an indirect shot. It's a stray.
I had that thought as well. Like it's like I wanted to hear somebody else on this, but it works. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it works.
It don't sound bad.
It's like a personal preference for me. It's not like, I think Metro gave him exactly what he needed. And I think Future did his thing on it. It's just, I don't know. It's just not connecting for me right now. I don't know if I'm just not in this type of mood or something or what, but I feel like this is gonna hit for me later. What did he say?
I don't know. I ain't hear him.
I feel like it's gonna hit for me later. But right now, only a few of them here and there are hitting for me. What did you say? Now I gotta know what you said. What did you say?
I said you ain't a real nigga, man.
Oh. To your point, yeah, I don't feel like a real nigga. Like, I don't. I feel like I should like this.
He just on my
Yeah. But he right though. Like, I feel like I should really like this because this shit bump. Like, this shit really bump, man. And I'm like, damn, why am I not fucking with this right now? But a few of them do hit for me. Like a few of them really hit for me. But no, I think they did a good job here. It's just a me thing. It's really just a me thing because the beats are nice. I think Future is Future. It's dope. I don't know. I'm just not in the mood, I guess. I'm just not in the mood for it because I really wanted to know what it was. So I went back and listened to what's the other one called that we did? I Never Liked You. Yeah. That's the one that had Tim's and all that on it. You know, had Kanye on it too, he had a dope track on there. But yeah, I remember liking that one. And when I went back and listened to it, I was like, well, it don't sound that much different from this one. So I don't know why this one isn't connecting for me. But nah, man, I'm glad they linked up and finally did a full length project together. I think they work well together.
They do.
But yeah, this one just isn't hidden for me right now. But I guarantee if we would have did this review maybe like a week later, I probably would have been having a different tune. Probably similar to yours. But yeah, right now I just feel that way about a few of them. Gotcha. Whatever. So, but no, man, like that's no way saying that this is a bad project because I don't think it's a bad project personally.
Metro, man, I remember when this was announced, I was like, yes, I'm here. Metro was the reason why I was excited for this, really, because like I agree with you, Feefo. Yeah, like if you like Future didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You know,
he stayed in his lane.
Yeah, he did what Future is supposed to do. Like I said, if you always been a fan of Future, I can't see why you won't like this. But I will say Metro definitely helped me. Yeah, and he helped because usually I can't take a whole album of Future. Like Future, I can get some tracks here and there. I'm like, okay, I like that. But a whole album.
It's good. That was good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So Metro was definitely the start, man. Like this album. I'm gonna use Kim phrase. This album is definitely a top heavy for me. It came out. We Don't Trust You was dope. Young Metro. The transition from Ice Attack to Type Shit, I thought that was dope as hell. Claustrophobic was dope. Like that, we know. I'm like at that point, I'm like, damn, this shit is really this is really hitting.
He said, make sure my Lambo a drop.
I'm claustrophobic. I need to hear that shit. I was like, I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah. I definitely like Magic Don Juan and Cinderella. I agree with you. I like what they did
something nice on that.
Yeah, I like that joint. Love the beat for Fried. She's a vibe. I love that beat. I love that beat, man. The song, it's like okay, it's typical Future, but that beat was so damn dope. Everyday Hustle, yes, I like Metro was getting his soul chopping on that joint. GTA was dope. Seen It All was dope. Even the joint about Young Thug, Where's My Twin? I thought that was kind of.
I didn't really feel that one like that.
That was. I mean, it was kind of. It was kind of different to hear him kind of pull back a layer. Get a little more self-reflective and talking about he missing his homie and all that stuff. So I thought that was cool. It was a weird way to end the album.
It was.
Yeah, it was a weird way to end the album.
Well, it says a bonus on Spotify. I don't know if it says.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah. But I mean, it was still the last track. And What the Fuck You Mean was that beat. That's another dope ass fucking beat, man. That beat was so fucking dope. But yeah, for me, Metro Boomin was definitely the star of this show for me. And I admit, maybe it's a little bit of bias because I've always been a huge Metro Boomin fan. I've always been a fan of his production.
So you trust Metro?
Yeah, he's been one of my favorite like trap producers, man. Like in this trap producers in this game. So but Future was Future. He didn't do nothing super out the ordinary where I was like, oh man, this is cool. This is different. Like. I think Future just did what he's supposed to do, and he got some dope. It definitely sounded really clean. This is one of the cleanest Future albums that he have made. So and props to Metro Boomin. So
there's like no slips on here. It's just straight.
Clean. I mean Metro, if he mixed it and mastered it, he did a good job of doing that as well. But I think it's gonna be some tracks that might grow on me. Probably once we get into the summertime, it might be definitely be a summertime type of album to bump. So, but yeah, it's cool. I'm just happy for Metro Boomin production.
Right. Who was that on Princess Diana? The chick that was talking?
I don't
She
know.
was going off.
Yeah, she was. She was mad as hell, wasn't
Put
she?
up at your house, nigga. Or some shit she was saying. I'm like, what is that?
B, do you feel like Metro's production was different on here in terms of like he kind of was not experimental. I'm trying to figure out how to word it, but a little bit more mature or experimental with. Like it's not as it's boom heavy, but it's not as trap heavy. I can't explain what I was hearing, but
I feel like what he did with Without Warning is more kind of was a little bit more.
Yeah,
the one with Offset, 21 Savage. I feel like that
yeah.
one was definitely he was taking more risks on that production wise than this one. So I don't know if that's what you mean.
Yeah, it sounded a little bit different. I think one of these it sounded like he almost didn't have a lot of drums in it or something. I don't know. Can't remember, but either way it go, yeah, man, I'm actually here for it, bro. All the way up until 9. And then
it's kind of top heavy for you too.
Yeah, then after that, man, like, I was like, whew, all right, shit, what's next?
So you didn't like Everyday Hustle?
It was fine. Like some of the ones
Just
that B
fine?
mentioned were.
That's a standout on this, bro.
It is?
Yes.
Let Ken cook. Let him cook.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let him cook.
He burned it.
Like,
Turned all his eyes off.
Some
fried.
Huh?
Oh,
Damn, see what you did there.
The reason why I say it's fine because I mean I do like the beat on She's a Vibe, but you know it's like 2 tracks that I was like, okay, those are cool. It picks up with that track.
He did the same thing on the last album.
Oh, he did?
For me, like it was like a top heavy and then it stopped in the middle somewhere for me, and then it picked back up.
Prior to that, though, we were on a roll. I'm with you guys with that, and it's so weird because when I was listening to it, like everything that Metro did with the production was just spot on. It just kept you interested. And, you know, I mean, that little part he did on the end of Like That, bro. That shit had me hyped.
Oh
Yeah, you like that?
Man, that
He's
shit
like, let me
was
cook.
Right.
Kid, you ain't got beat about to stand up. You be the only one.
Let me throw on my diss track. It's my verse. I'm about to go crazy.
He did a mic.
That shit was
I'm about to go crazy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy,
I'm about to diss the fuck out of J. Cole.
He dissed the fuck out of Drake with beats. He dissed the fuck out of Drake.
Dre, Hit Boy, all of them, Timberland, all of them. They getting all this
They
work.
getting all this work.
The beat slimed in right after that. And that beat change on Magic Don 1. It was at that point I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's in hard.
It was a good run. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. I'm like,
it's top heavy,
I'm
bro.
fucking with a Future Metro project. But I think I was like, I'm actually fucking with a Future project. You know, and then, I wanted to say it so bad.
It ran out of time.
Thank you. Damn. So right after Cinderella, bro, it was like, all right. Yep, time to pack up. Time to get up out of here. But yeah, overall though, I definitely top heavy for sure, and I definitely did enjoy listening to it. You know, the songs that I really, really like. But yeah, Metro did his thing over here. Even Future was tolerable.
But was it because of Metro, you think?
You know, it sounded like he wasn't.
Future, damn.
Was he using that effect on his voice?
A lot. It wasn't as heavy as
right.
As it normally is.
So I'm not tripping.
No.
Yeah, the effect wasn't as heavy, but he always uses it. But I think that goes to what Rod is saying. Like it sounds clean.
I prefer him using it less heavy than when he does.
No, I don't disagree.
Yeah, so I could actually understand what he was saying. But yeah, overall, I was like, okay, all right, not bad. Got some bangers over here. Which one you pulling up to the club with, Myke?
I'm not pulling up to no club with this. I did not like this. I'm sorry. This is just it's not my kind of music, man. I can listen to it and be like, oh, these are really interesting beats. Like he's very good at beat making. I can listen to this and say, Future does what Future does. And if people like what Future does, they will like what Future's doing. I understand all that. But I don't like this kind of music, man. I just don't like it. And it's one of them things where it's like, I can hear something and be like, I don't like this and it's whack and I hate it. This, I don't really feel that way. I just feel like I don't get it.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't fucking get it. Like,
Just don't
it's
connect with
not me shitting on Future. I just don't understand. I didn't like the first song at all. I thought it was real snoozy. But when Young Metro, you spoke through 3 different people's terms. I know you've been gone for a minute, trying to make up time, but hold on, because I ain't gonna go long, trust me. When Young Metro came in, I was like, oh, I like this. And I like what Future was doing. So I was like, oh shit, all right.
On the weekend,
I thought he finally had me. I was like, okay, this is actually cool.
You had the weekend on it too.
Yeah, what?
You had the weekend on it too.
He
ain't really
barely.
doing that?
Nah, not really. Not really. He didn't really.
Just background
he didn't really.
vocals, really.
Yeah, he was just background vocals. I think that's why he didn't sound like he was. I don't think he showed up. I really don't. I don't think Weeknd showed up. Like if Weeknd showed up, this would have been a different song.
I don't disagree, but I liked how they decided to use him.
No, he was fine. He
Yeah.
was fine. I was just commenting to your thing about, usually when Weeknd shows up for a song,
Yeah, he
it's
takes over.
Weeknd's song
Yeah.
all of a sudden. But I think ever since that show,
I know that
he's been able. Okay? I think Weeknd might be gone for a minute. But yeah, I just wish on Young Metro, I just wish he enunciated because I didn't understand anything he was saying. But I liked his flow. I thought his flow was cool. And then Ice Attack, and I was like, nah. Type shit, nah. Claustrophobic, nah. It's not my thing. The only thing I do want to point out real quick is Everyday Hustle. One of y'all said it was.
It was me.
Yeah, you tripping. Everyday Hustle was tight. Mainly because I didn't expect Future to come back like that after that.
Yep.
On that third verse.
Yep.
And on that song, I feel like he barely had that effect at all. And he sounded great.
He was rapping.
He was rapping.
Yep.
Now I understand I'm not stupid or ignorant enough to be like, well, why doesn't he rap like that all the time? Because motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear what he's been doing that's made him a huge fucking superstar. I get it. But damn, he need to do like a Drake for the dogs and just give us an EP where maybe there is one. I don't know. Like, y'all let me know. If there's an EP where he's rapping like this, I want to hear it. Because I like Future's voice, but I don't like all of those effects and I don't like the mumble shit. It gets really, really old to me. And it got very old to me by the third song. I was just like, I can't do this. Yeah, I'm officially old. I'm washed. I'm lame. I'm corny. Anything y'all want to throw at me, but Future just it doesn't do it for me.
I know we're gonna talk about it in a separate video, but did you like that?
I did. I did. I don't think I liked it like that, but I liked it. Just like someone like a Young Thug or whoever. I give Future his props for being different. Like when he came out, I don't think I heard anybody that sounded like him. I just didn't like it. And I still don't like it. But I think it's cool that he's made a fucking career out of doing something that's very, very, very different. And he's still the only motherfucker that sounds like that. But it's just not for me, y'all.
I do want to go back to Everyday Hustle because I've been saying this now for a little while in regards to Rick Ross.
He sounded good.
To me, that's the style of production he needs to be on. And, I know he was on West Side Gun shit, and I felt like, Ross was like on that Southern boom shit on that album. Nah, like I want to hear more on sample heavy boom bap-ish type stuff, even if it's like quote unquote newer or fresh or clean. But like, give me a Metro and Rick Ross joint with beats like that. Like,
I would want to listen to that.
yeah, like
Definitely.
because Ross always, you don't always, but mostly floats and sounds good. And like, to me, that accentuates his dopeness. But I just need to get that off my chest because every time he goes over something like that, it's like, see.
I didn't want to just gloss over like that, but or just the Drake. Did anybody feel like the Drake diss undertone on that? Not saying like that, but like I don't trust you.
He's saying dogs too, wasn't he?
He said dogs on that, talking about pillow talking.
You're right.
Things like that.
Yeah.
So
So there
I
were
know people talking about like that, but
yeah,
I think he's doing it in some other places.
No,
too.
he is.
Yeah.
On that track, We Don't Trust You, Young Metro, that whole second verse is directed toward Drake.
Right.
So there are multiple instances where Future is going at Drake. Now here's the interesting thing though. Both of these guys have been going subliminal that if you don't know, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know on For All the Dogs that a lot of those shots were at Future. I just thought Drake was just talking.
Drake would try to fucking start a battle with Future. Of all the people in the universe, I'm a battle Future.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not that Future's whack or anything, but it's
And
like,
they did
come
a
on,
project
man.
together. You know, they did a project
they
together,
did a
right?
project
That was
together.
back in
So the thing,
2015,
they are,
streets,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying, going back and forth subliminally on multiple projects. And if you're not
didn't
in the
know
know,
that.
you wouldn't have known.
Yeah,
I didn't know
I had no clue.
You know what I'm saying? Because you think that they're just rapping, just to rap.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that these were shots directed. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Damn dangerous game out here.
Yeah, it is. In these streets, bro, you
Tell
got
you,
Drake
bro.
and Future beefing.
Ooh,
It's
shit.
some shit.
Stay in the
I
house.
would be. Shit, these motherfuckers are crazy.
Real scary hours, bro.
Yeah.
Scary
You
hours,
better
bro.
call your dogs. Hey, bro, who let the dogs out? Hey, bro. Feefo jump. You see him? You see him?
I run with a pack of wolves, my boy. I don't,
Do
I don't- yeah, I don't jump at no barking.
Oh, okay.
You got to bite.
Pack of werewolves.
Inside joke. Inside joke. Watch is the mic. Is the mic still on? Future and Metro, if you're watching, definitely love the project. Like I said during the review, is definitely high replay value for me. Definitely bumping this in the whip. Appreciate you, Metro, for being one of the best producers in the game. I think honestly you're slightly underrated. I don't think people give you enough props. And Future, I think you did an amazing job on this. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the few projects that I can go beginning to end, and like there's really no skippables here for me. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, I'm here for it. I think with the album title, We Don't Trust You, I had a very high bar, and you guys met that. So thank you for delivering something dope.
Future and Metro, if you're watching, yeah, man. Like I said, I think this is a good project. It's totally a me thing, because it's definitely been other songs that I've liked that sound like these songs. So I feel like y'all gave us like a pretty consistent album, and I think I know for sure, kind of like what B's saying, like probably around the summertime, I'm gonna be bumping like half of, if not all of this album at some point. Cause it's a very clean, and y'all both stepped up and did your thing on this, and I know it's just like I'm missing something personally, so I don't know what I'm going through right now, whatever, but right now it's just not quite hitting for me, but I know it will eventually, because like I said, man, the beats are dope, Future's doing this thing, and sometimes I like what you do, Future, so I could definitely see this connected for me a little later down the road, but yeah, good job on the project. I'm glad y'all finally got together and did a full project, and yeah, that's it.
Yes, Future and Young Metro Boomin, if y'all watching, solid project. I'm really interested to see what y'all gonna do in this next release, which in a couple of weeks. Metro Boomin, I'm interested to see if you're gonna kind of still stay in this wheelhouse with this album, or if you're gonna try to do something different, like kind of challenge yourself production wise with this next album. I'm not sure. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys are gonna do with that next project, especially from you, Metro Boomin, production wise. But there's definitely some songs I really enjoy in here production wise. You know, Metro, you did your thing throughout this project, so yeah, solid project.
This was cool. There were a good number of songs I liked on here. I liked the toned down effect on the vocals. I think that definitely made it way more listenable for me in terms of the rapping. Because normally I tune it out because I can't understand what the hell is being said. But yeah, and I think I really enjoyed that aspect of it, to kind of tune in. Because people be saying, man, Future be saying some dope shit. And I was like, I can't even understand what the dope shit is. Damn. I appreciated that. So yeah, overall, definitely cool and listenable. And yeah, I think the beats in terms of Metro, you were really good on the beat. So yeah, definitely a moment in hip hop history was made for sure.
He slapped the shit out that mic. You see him? He slapped that mic like Nipsey Hussle did. Bitch. For no reason. Yeah, it's just not for me, man. It's not even an indication of it being a bad project. It's just an indication of something just not being for someone. Congrats on all the success. I wish y'all many more years of success. And that's it. That's all I got. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
You're a hater.
That's fine. I'll be there.